Hello there, beautiful souls. It's Janet. Namaste, and welcome to June 2024. I cannot even believe that we are already mid-year. This is a number 8 year for sure. It's based upon Saturn energy, which is great fortitude and strength, and it's powerful, but it's also one where there's a higher octave and a lower octave of different numbers, and we're all vibrations, we're all energy. And the number 8 energy holds one where it's great fortitude, but also one that has patriarchal energy as well. So this month, which is the month of Gemini, it's the number 6 month, which is number 6 signifies the energy of Venus. It is important that we blend in that beautiful divine feminine into this masculine 8 year. And I basically take the pulse or take the energetic forecast that I channel in and give you these different tips and tools that you can best use for yourself. Use this information and use it to step into your light. Don't dim your lights. It's time for you to just share your truth with honor, humbleness, and with great beauty, because this is what this month is all about. It's a month of it's actually a powerful portal for growth, for healing, for quantum leaps. And the numerology is off the charts. Why? In numerology, June, which is number 6 plus 8, 2024, it's a number 14 universal month, which activates karma. It's karmic energy. 8 is also karma. And karmic energy of number 14, whenever karmic numbers come into play, it doesn't mean we're like there's this energy of punishment. This is a crucial time where we get to attune to our highest self and resist the temptation to fall back into old patterns or addictions, and not necessarily of vices, of drugs, alcohol, or whatever, those kind of addictions. It's in terms of addictions of criticizing yourself. That actually is an addiction, believe it or not, is second guessing yourself or not honoring your higher self. And that voice of judgment is a little bit of an addiction. So this is a time to cultivate true freedom, independence, while still honoring the truth and your commitments and responsibilities. So we wear many hats, right? Like I just came off a 4-day beautiful healing retreat. It's a training, actually, family constellation training. And it was intense, but like a good teacher, I must be a great student as well. And it's a lot of change. You have to be adaptable to change, to be open, to step into the uncomfortable in order to, and I'm not saying to accept everything, but it's seeing both sides also, and clearing that vessel of yours and being a safe container of information coming in. So it's really a time to step out of your comfort zone. So 14, let's talk about 14, June 2024, 6 plus 8, 14. If you reduce 14, it equals the number 5. And that is all about change. It's about adventure. It's about let's go on a voyage, but it's also Vata energy, wind energy, number 5. It's information, and it's also ruled by Mercury, which of course is parallel to Gemini energy. And that's the way that we entered in June. We begin with Gemini energy. And actually today, as I'm recording, that's why I'm a little bit late on the recording. I was at a training all weekend, and then my son had a prom, which I celebrated, like that rite of passage. It was beautiful. Number 5 is Vata energy, so it's wind, and that's the energy of Mercury energy too. It's communication. So if there's any areas of your life that is feeling stagnant or unfulfilling, this is your stellar permission to let them go and try something new. Really, be open for change, be open to step out of your comfort zone, like I mentioned earlier, and say yes to opportunities that light up your heart. The number 5 vibration, 5 also rules the throat chakra, which has to do again with communication, with speaking your truth. It's not communicating bull, shit, it's about communicating, like speaking from the heart space and allowing the words to uplift the vibrations of you and others. Because any male talk or of judgment and just of bitterness, that type of spoken word, that gets boomeranged right back at you. And I don't teach through fear. Those that have been working with me for many years. I've been doing this professionally for 24 years, which is wild. 24 years. I'm a professional intuitive. And words are, that's why they call it spellings, right? It's when you spell these letters, each letter has a vibration associated with it. And when you combine it and you throw it out there, that is, it's basically like it's energy that is, just think of it as like either handing a person a dagger or handing somebody a rose. What will uplift them? The dagger, yes, they could do some things with it, maybe chop up some wood. I don't know if you chop up wood with a dagger, maybe it's with an axe. I have no idea. All I'm saying is that be cognizant with what is in your mind, catch those addictive thoughts of the voice of judgment, reword it, and then speak what's on your mind. Because you may find that you're very chatty. You have a lot to say this month, whether it's speaking your truth in a relationship, sharing a creative project with the world, or advocating for a cause that's close to your heart. Trust that your voice, when it's spoken with energy of kindness and compassion, it matters. And that the world needs your unique perspectives, your gifts, with kindness in a very maternal, nurturing way. Bring in the number 6, nurture, divine feminine, Venusian energy. So some key themes to think about this month of 14 and 5 is, of a 14 and 5 month, is evaluating what's been working and what's not. Just think about it and be very honest with yourself. And if something isn't working, then either you can fix or tweak. And the best time that you can actually assess is when there is a pause, and it's in the shavasana. It's in that interruption where that magic happens. And when that magic happens, that aha moment, then you get to tweak it just very, very like softly, gently, and then begin stepping into a new change, embracing change and adventure. Another thing that I suggest is this is a time where we get to blend different influences and perspectives, stepping into your own authority, into your own leadership and learning and educating, speaking your truth, and also connecting with like-minded, beautiful souls and expressing yourself through your heart, which is your creativity, aligning your passion and purpose. I'm leaving in a few days, actually leading a beautiful retreat with 12 beautiful women. We're doing the Divine Feminine Healing Retreat, and we're going up to a very special place in Mexico that is very dear to me. And this is what we're going to be working on, is really tuning in and connecting with like-minded hearts, and honoring the Divine Mother. Doesn't matter, male, female, binary, I don't know whatever we go by, whatever's like you identify with, we all came from a womb. And we all came from that. We chose to be on this planet Earth during these, what appears to be such troubling times on this planet Earth. But you chose this to share your light, to uplift. And it's very, very important that you do, very authentically, very gently, yet speaking your truth. Astrologically, we have some major events happening that is going to supercharge this transformational energy. There's a sun that is like ruled by the divine masculine, and the Sun-Pluto trine that happened yesterday on June 2nd, it is a powerful opportunity to release old patterns and trauma, to step into your full power and potential. And I'm speaking about this in the past because you're going to obviously hear this either on the 3rd or the 4th or whenever, but it is important to do that all the time. There's different cosmic situations that happen that are catalysts for our growth. everything that happens is a catalyst for growth. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And the cosmic planets that are around us, the sun, the earth that that we're living on, it all has a specific beautiful energy associated with it. And you're part of the galaxy, you're part of this beautiful star system. So this is a moment in time where you get to look at these areas where you've been playing small or hiding your light, dimming your light. This is your invitation to rise up, to claim your place as the leader and a change maker. Because if you've been feeling a little bit uneasy, ungrounded, the private sessions, the VIP sessions that I do, a lot of the intentions that I've been hearing the past couple of weeks is just wanting to ground in. And we've been doing some soul retrieval work. We've been doing some grounding work, some meditation work, whatever. It's all individualized, of course. But I just want to let you know the reason why I share this with you is that there is intense energies and there's so many changes, but I want you to know that you're not alone. And that's why I'm sharing that with you. It's been a wild ride for all of us, especially empaths and highly sensitives. I know I am, and light workers. And the most important thing is that you can do right now at this moment is to be really super gentle and loving with yourself and create moments in time of peace, of serenity throughout your day, just to like really breathe, like stop and smell the flowers, truly reset and come back to your center. Maybe put your left hand over your heart and your right hand by your belly. And just take a moment to take it in, just to breathe and be one with your body. It's okay. It sounds silly if you're not into breath work or this is your first time, but it works. That human touch of like even your own hand of touching your heart, it's acknowledging, I see you, I feel you, I honor you, and you belong. And you're speaking to yourself. And it's okay. It's first, it starts with that voice. It's rewiring that, what I was speaking about, that voice of judgment, because it gets you in tune. So June is a big month astrologically also, and I speak a lot about that on my Soul Star, on the private membership. But there's a lot of action with the blah 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 blah, the chatty, and it's not blah blah like boring. I'm talking about like a chatty, curious Gemini. We're being called to express ourselves authentically and really, like, if there's a passion project or creative venture that's been like a calling for you, tugging at your heart, now is the time to give it a voice, and your voice matters. In June, I always look forward to the solstice. Even though I'm a winter baby, I was born in December. I love the solstice. It is here in the northern hemisphere, the longest day. Well, it's actually half and half, right? But the sun is out, and it's the longest day where we feel this like beautiful sunlight, vitamin D here in the northern hemisphere. It illuminates our soul's true path and purpose. It's like a cosmic freaking spotlight. And if you're being called to make a big shift or leap in a grand new direction, trust that the universe is supporting you. I support you. Janet Namaste supports you. The universe supports you. The back to back, we're going to have a Capricorn full moon. I think it's right after the solstice, if I'm not mistaken. It's shining a light. This is speaking from a true Cappy on your long-term goals and legacy. And it pushes you to kind of like, get your shit together. Let's manifest your dreams into reality. This is the time. So if you're feeling called to dive deeper into your spiritual evolution this month, I want to personally invite you to join us in the Soul Star membership. This was a project, a passion project that 4 years ago that I birthed out. It's my absolute favorite community on the planet, because I have the honor to really facilitate healings and transmissions and channelings. But I have the honor of surrounding myself with beautiful people, the community, and also wonderful teachers and healers that come on, because every month we together, what do? We explore cutting edge ascension tools. We receive channeled guidance, experience life changing activations. And it's like beautiful rocket fuel, like glittery gold, diamond, platinum, for your soul and the most loving spiritual family you could ask for. So it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time to join, especially we're actually we join every first Tuesday of the month and every third Tuesday of the month. And in these transformational gatherings, you'll receive powerful light language transmissions, ancient wisdom, like anything to accelerate your 5D consciousness, to you remember who you are. I'm just a channeler. I'm here to remind you of your light. So, and if you're loving these energy forecasts please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I would be so grateful if you subscribe to my podcast, leave a review on iTunes. I have lots of amazing episodes coming up. I do bring in other people as well mid-month. I haven't the past few months because I'm working on a personal project and really tending to family obligations right now as well, because I cannot practice what I preach and preach what I practice if I'm not authentic with my own self-care as well. So definitely sign up. And we have so many beautiful interviews coming up. Some incredible guest experts will be sharing their wisdom on everything from galactic history to sacred union. And trust me, you're not going to want to miss an episode. So I'm going to ask you now, like almost like key reflections for personal growth this month. Like you can journal about this. I'm going to leave you with these 5 questions, and then I'm going to leave you with 5 tips and tools. And as we journey through these celestial energies of June, I want you to really think about what is guiding your personal growth, your soul growth. And one of the journal prompts that you can begin with this month, you could just put your timer on 3 minutes and just write. One question that came up this morning for me, and I wrote them this morning. In what ways can I cultivate a mindset of curiosity in my everyday experiences? This is very Gemini. Another one, too, is what brand new concepts or my brand new viewpoints can I delve in and expand my understanding of the world? It's really stepping out of the comfort zone. 3, how can I express my beautiful soul, myself, with greater clarity, with empathy? That's like my favorite. Integrity, that's my second favorite. And kindness, that's my third favorite. And love, that's my first favorite. So I'll repeat it. How can I express myself with greater clarity, empathy, kindness, and love in all my interactions with others? 4, when faced with conflicts, and boy, we're living in a time where there is conflict for sure. And it's painful sometimes to watch. It's painful to feel. And let's get back to the question, because I don't want to digress. When faced with conflicts or power dynamics, how can I navigate them with authenticity, with bravery, and know that the words matter? 5, what limiting beliefs or apprehensions does my soul need to let go in order to welcome positive, beautiful growth? These are just like journal prompts. And before I go, here are 5 practical tips. 5 tips I'm going to leave you with for making the most of this like energetic Vata, Mercury, Gemini, chatty, 14-5 wind energy month. Number 1, set aside a time to connect with your breath, with your inner guidance. Put your left hand on your heart space, your right hand in your belly, or vice versa, whatever feels right to you. Even if it's just 5 minutes of meditation or deep breathing, I'm telling you, well, it sounds like I'm like scolding you. I'm telling you, but honestly, even 5 minutes of meditation or deep breathing can completely shift your energy and perspective. 2, make a list of 5 new things you want to try out this month, or even 4. Do it for 1 for each week, and then take action, take assertive action on at least 1 of them. Okay. And you get like brownie points if it's something that it's like you're at the edge and you're like, do I do it? Do I not? But it's of goodness, obviously. Everything is of goodness. I don't speak ever of like the opposite. I don't. Three, have a conversation heart to heart with someone that you really value and you trust, that maybe that has been weighing on your heart, because I really, really want to let you know you're not alone. We're all feeling, it's almost like the heaviness of what's going on in this. And anytime when there's change, there's always like sometimes things have to break before they could get rebuilt again. So it is heavy. So have a conversation with someone you trust with about something that's been heavy on your heart, because speaking your truth can be vulnerable, but it's also so liberating as well. And always speak in the I perspective, from the inside out. 4, here's another tip. Surround yourself with beauty, with creativity, with inspiration. That's the Venusian energy. We have a new moon in Gemini on the 5th or the 6th of this month, I believe. What a beautiful, beautiful day. It's an amazing day to really heal that tenderness inside of you. Visit an art gallery, attend a concert, spend time in nature, but surround yourself with beauty and let yourself be filled up with like awe and wonder. And last but not least, number 5, reflect on big picture goals, on the big picture and dreams. And then, and that's the way I work. I usually, like, it's almost like I reverse engineer. Like now that I'm in this like personal project, I'm like, all right, what is my intention? And then how can I reverse engineer it? Because when you reflect on sometimes the big picture, it could get overwhelming. And it's already a lot of overwhelming energy. So why we're going to go there? So what I would suggest for you to do is reflect on one big dream that your heart really desires, and then think or identify one small step, baby step, that you can take each, like every single day, step by step this month, to move closer to them. Because I want you to remember that even the tiniest little actions, baby steps, it creates huge ripples over time. It's practice, something like, God, I remember my kids' dojo when they were younger. It said something about practice. Oh God, I'll write it in the show notes. Something perfect, practice, practice, perfect. I forgot. I completely butchered that. I was so focused and mindful on my children, I forgot what the sign said, but it's coming up now. I see it. I just don't remember the words. I'll put it in the show notes. Definitely check that out. But really, the tiniest actions create huge ripples every single day. You know, that muscle memory, the heart muscle memory. It's like, oh wow, I really love this. I'm learning. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, sharing this sacred space with me today. I hope you're feeling inspired. I hope you're feeling empowered and ready to make the most of this expansive, this abundant, this joyful month, you know. And please know, really, from my heart to yours, you are so, 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 so loved, so supported, and so divinely guided in every single moment. And if this resonated with you, my dear angels, it would mean the world to me if you could share it with a friend, pass it along on social media. Let's spread the message of hope, possibility of love far and wide. I'm sending you so much hugs, so many hugs, virtual hugs, so much love, and wishing you the most magical, miraculous, amazing, adventure-filled June ever. Be the change that you love to see in the world. You know, let's dream big together. Until next time, love you, beautiful souls. Namaste.